General Math, Test 3, 2019-20. We're on question 49. If A is equal to 2 root 250 and B is equal to 3 root 640, in simplified radical form, what is the value of A minus B? So why don't we first simplify the radicals? For A is equal to 2 times the square root of 250. 250 can be written as 25 times 10. Because you're multiplying, and this is a radical, you can take the square root of one of the terms. So it's the square root of 25 is 5. So on the outside, you have 5 root 10 times 2. A is equal to 10 times the square root of 10. Now B, on the other hand, is equal to 3 root 640. And 640 is 64 times 10. Using the same reasoning as before, you can take the square root of 64, which is 8. So then you have 3 times 8 root 10, which is equal to 24 square root 10. It's asking for A minus B. So you have 10 root 10 minus 24 root 10. And you can subtract this because this is the same, and it's pretty much like the distributive property. So I'll explain it in two ways. The first one would be if you had like 3 times x minus 4 times x, right? Or if you had 10x minus 24x, you could combine because they're like terms, because like this value is the same. And so that would make it negative 14x. So what if I told you x equals root 10? Then you'd plug that in and you get negative 14 root 10. That's your answer. It's answer choice C. And the reason that works, the reason you can combine like terms is because of the distributive property. And so if you had 10 times the square root of 10 minus 24 times the square root of 10, and this is also the reason why solving by grouping works for quadratic equations. You could do 10 minus 24 times the square root of 10. It's the reverse distributive property. You combine you combine the coefficients when the other component is the same. So because root 10 and root 10 are the same, you can combine these coefficients. And so when you combine it, you get this, and that's equal to negative 14 times the square root of 10. You get your answer choice C again. And so because of that, you can just subtract these two. You get 10 minus 24, that's negative 14 root 10. Yet again, you get answer choice C. So 49 is answer choice C.